Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 11:51 a.m. East Coast time, April 15th, 2026. The last 48 hours has produced 36 tornadoes in some very unusual locations. I don't remember Wisconsin being in Tornado Alley, but I might be wrong. I want to go over how these storms were produced. It seems very manipulated to me. Incredible machines energize our atmosphere, superheating it. Daytime heating is no longer required for these storms to be developed, even though we're going to be in the 90s this weekend here in Florida and have another bad wind event on Monday. We'll zoom in on a few of these storms. You can see the technology shooting through the storms, in my opinion, that is creating these storms. It's funny how this was no glitches while I was watching it until I started filming. Now it's glitching out. It's not loading properly. Truly mad scientist controls every aspect of our lives, and bankers are funding it. Weather warfare. Technology's creating storms. You can see the beams of energy shooting through these storms very distinctly. It is truly evil what they are doing to us. Greed has blinded them to what should be done for right and wrong. It was not glitchy before. Now it's completely glitched out. Makes it really hard to make a video of it when it's not working properly. And I looked at it for 20 minutes beforehand and it was working fine until I started recording it. But let's try to zoom in some on some of these storms. No, it's not working properly now. Energizing our atmosphere to create these storms, my friends. I don't know how else to put it. Maybe it's working a little better now. I shut off my internet and restarted it. Maybe it disconnect whatever's going on here. But look at the amount of energy being shot through this storm. Wonder why all these tornadoes was produced the last 48 hours. Mad scientist is a real term. Gold fever is a real disease. These people are completely blind with their greed and control. It's like a lust thing. They love it, being able to control the weather and bring havoc upon the people. Not to forget the incredible fire systems that's being produced across the nation. We will have a record fire year, I guarantee it. Horrible what they are getting away with. Incredible technologies being used. Look at the beam. I'm going to back it up a little bit. And now you're going to glitch out. Oh, there we go. Cross beams. Shooting microwave energy. It's the only thing I can call it. You can really slow it down. You can really see how many different times they shot the storm to keep it going. Watch that. There's a big beam in that one. Several microwave pulses. The whole place is being energized, but you're really seeing super intense direct energy weapons taking place through these storms. Look how this whole cloud just pops up. a friend and I was trying to figure out where to live, where we would be safe from these lunatics, and frankly, they can just wipe out any area with floods, fires, windstorms at will with these technologies. Massive spray operation here in Florida for a few days, and now there's not one aircraft trail. Has nothing to do with humidity. They need some. We need these people to wake up. Put it on fast motion here. But let's move on. I want to show you a very unusual cloud that was in Florida this morning. Okay, check this out, my friends. See this cloud right here? It's produced by something. But check out at daybreak. So unusual looking to me, the ripples in it. It's like a microburst from something, but we didn't have any storms. I'm really not sure exactly what it's from. And it just dissipates. You can see all the clouds that built up last night. I have a little glitchy there. Everything's glitchy when you're trying to film. Other times it's never glitchy at all. It's not working at all now. There it goes. Wow, I've never seen this part glitchy. Completely glitch out. Come on, straighten up. Yeah, this is very unusual. I've never seen it do that. Thank you. These storms form out of nothing, man. Watch how these storms over Oklahoma, which I would never want to live here. They have incredible technologies creating all this. And what's the temperature? Is it daytime heating? Yeah, look at 85 in the springtime. 85 in Nashville. Not quite Nashville. 86. Do y'all remember it being that warm this time of the year? Especially after such a cold start. It's going to be almost 90. Tampa's going to be very warm. See what the southern part of the world is. Almost 100 on Saturday. It's just such unusual. What's Phoenix going to be? And while they're going to be freezing this weekend, we're going to be in the 90s. Oh, these people kill me. Put it on HD. This is from yesterday evening. You can see heavy fires. Just on HD here. I was just looking. See fires. Florida has a massive fire down in Naples right now. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you the incredible energy being used. Don't know what else to do about it. We're not getting out to anyone. Never really have. Rumble, YouTube. Was getting out on Twitter for a little while there, but they removed me with no strikes. All because I mentioned the space lasers that my family helped work on some of the components for in the 90s, the first generation. Weather controlling satellites, as Lyndon B. Johnson stated in 1962, I believe. We have all their patents. We have their documentaries. Seating systems, most likely aircraft. I believe these would be your cell phone towers, and then they talk about your NEXRADs. There's like 50 something pages of data here. Then once you get to the very bottom, it shows you dozens more patents across the world. Calculation method of total artificial precipitation in seeding areas compared to non-seeding areas. 2014. I know that might have been more recent. They've been studying this for a very long time. This condensation, nothing to see here. Don't look up. Some incredible chemtrails taking place. I was just looking through some of his stuff. All that stuff with Trump, and it's just to divide us and create more arguments between us. We argue with each other while they are destroying our lands. My uncle works for the oil company where I'm about to go. The Coast Guard finally said that they're looking at my application or something. Hopefully they'll also says something that won't be approved until the government opens back up, but could take up to 45 days still. But this is what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico right now. Incredible ship traffic. Are you gonna glitch out too? I don't get the glitchy part. Something that was very unusual to me off Argentina here. Check this out. These are all fishing boats. These orange ones. The red ones are super tankers. The green ones are cargo, bulk carriers. But these are all fishing vessels. And the crazy part is they're from all over the world. Japan. I seen China earlier, which I'm not sure where those are. Oh, the amount of fishing vessels in this area is amazing. Trawlers. Look at this area. They're running into each other. There's one from China. It's truly amazing amount of fishing vessels. Look at this one here. I've never seen them so lined up here. They might be on a zone where they can't go any farther out or in, but I've seen a lot of Japanese. There's just so many different countries. There's another China one, fishing vessel. Another China one. I've seen several Japanese ones too. I don't know where they're at. But China. It's amazing how much fishing they're doing far from China. But this is our oceans, and the amount of shipping is incredible. You can even see all the stuff that's being blocked. Even though there is some ships making it through this strait here, 9 knots. There is a lot of them. It's this setting where the Iran war is going on. A lot of them just sitting, waiting. And where these places are registered has nothing to do with the owner sometimes. I know a lot of our cruise ships are registered in Panama just because it's cheaper. But lots of shipping activity. They're about to put trackers on our shrimp boats here, and I told my friends, I said, you know, that's not going to do us any good. They're going to make zones where you're no longer allowed once they figure out where you're working. Even though our shrimping doesn't hurt anything. Archangel, I know all these fishing boats very much. That's the Patriot. I've seen him many times. Really good picture somebody's uploaded. Can only imagine the hurricane seasons, firestorms, and light us on fire. What was funny to me last year, Canada was burning at this time, but there's no fires in Canada whatsoever. Fire in Cuba, Nicaragua. Florida's got a massive one right now, 40% contained, 81%. A lot of prescribed burns, which they'll light the world on fire just because their boss told them to. Who would ever think we need to burn our woods down? You know what I mean? It don't make a lot of sense to me. 90%. All right. Stand by. My friend that lives in Tennessee here just told me they're spraying, and I can actually see it. Very faint chemtrail lines. Very heavy earlier. See what the temperature is. Could you imagine it being 84 degrees in April? It's kind of early for all that, isn't it? But I'm gonna start getting ready, my stuff ready for work. I'm going to work tonight. We will most likely do a live stream, even though it's kind of hard if it's blowing. But tonight is going to be calmer, supposedly. We'll see how that works out. Right now, offshore, it's supposed to be 10 to 15, and it's blowing 20. So the forecast isn't quite keeping up with their machine. Don't look over here, but it's blacked out right now. Imagery unavailable. Massive fire still taking place across Thailand. Is that Thailand? Yeah. Laos. Somebody was saying, oh, it's just the farmers, but 50,000 acres, that's a little bit more than just the farmers burning. And I know they do burn offs, but you don't burn 20,000 acres by on purpose, you know. It's a tax. 100,000 acres, 130,000 acres. But I'm gonna let y'all go while they're controlling our weather, controlling the narrative. Got people arguing over insane stuff while they are weather warfare is taking place. They all know what's going on, but they won't speak of it because they sign gag order contracts and they'll go to prison if they bring this up. The weathermen, incredible technologies. Commercial fishermen out. Y'all have a great day, good night, good morning, whatever time zone you happen to be on. Standing by.